One nice thing about this record is that it was delivered to every concert goer via AEG and NPG in conjunction. And we knew when the tickets were sold how many people would actually have the album.
That one idea, that simple idea, it sounds simple, but not many people, anybody has really done this before, to give the CD away to everybody who buys a concert ticket. A novel approach, but one that has now all of a sudden rewritten the rules a little bit. Has it not?
Well, the rules were made by people who don't really play music, so I think some of them need to be rewritten.
In fact, I believe SoundScan has already changed the way they're going to account for other groups in the future who use the same strategy here, but you've been grandfathered in for musicology.
Well, to some degree we have. All truth be told, SoundScan has not really counted all the albums.
Man, when you get into the actual art of making music, the great albums that you love, what's your favorite album of all time?
Of all time?
Damn.
Oh, shit, man. Well, Chronic is up there.
Okay.
The Chronic is one of them, yeah.
Intervision, Stevie Wonder, right?
Yeah,
okay. They were not on the road making the record.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped. They took a year or whatever it was to write the music, record the music, and make sure that it was incredible. A lot of artists are spending a lot less time making the records, and that's going to affect the art. And that's sort of what you're feeling like. Where are the records?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if somebody says to you, here's $500,000, go to Dubai, you're on that plane.
Yeah.
And you stop the session, you go on Dubai, you have jet lag, come back, your train of thought is lost, and now all of a sudden you're not making an album anymore, you're making a bunch of songs.
Don't even worry about getting the education. Just do what you need to do on the field.
So many kids get it sugar-coated. Because everybody is telling them they're the best player in the world.
You send young kids on a roller coaster. You recruit them, you bring them in. As soon as you sign, you switch up and you're here for a job. But then you don't pay me.
What's at stake for a university if a player makes money off their own likeness?
The coaches are making millions coaching players whose families live below the poverty line.
I thought I would be playing professionally right now. I never would have expected to be here.
They're propelling a billion-dollar industry getting sweatsuit for us.
Peaceful, nonviolent protests, including taking a knee at a football game to point out that black men, unarmed, black teenagers, unarmed, and black children, unarmed, are being killed at a frightening level right now, including by members of law enforcement, without accountability and without justice. And they're frustrated, frankly, with people like me and those in positions of public trust and power who have been unable to resolve this or bring justice for what has been done and to stop it from continuing to happen in this country. And so nonviolently, peacefully, while the eyes of this country are watching these games, they take a knee to bring our attention and our focus to this problem to ensure that we fix it. That is why they are doing it, and I can think of nothing more American than to peacefully stand up or take a knee for your rights anytime, anywhere, any place. So thank you very much.
Well, it's not your game. You didn't make the rules, so everything comes hard. And as long as you're signed to a contract, you're going to take a minority share of the winnings. A select few of us will do well. The majority will not. So as a people, we'll be considered a minority. But stop. Let's take a moment and look at yourselves. There's nothing minor about you. You are a blessed people. You're the most talented on earth, and you are still grateful. That is why upon winning in their game, you always thank God. Tonight I would like to ask one favor of you. Imagine what we'll all be like in our own game. Peace and love for one another.